Hey everyone, this is Sports Taza. Welcome to a preview of the second semi-final between England and Denmark. Today we have with us Krish Chaveri, who's an England supporter, and Chandan, who's supporting Denmark this Euros. Let's begin. Krish, my first question is for you. How do you think England's going to set up, and why are you particularly supporting them tonight?
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting match. I feel Denmark has been pretty good, as you've seen. They've reached the semifinals, which I don't think a lot of us predicted them to. But I think England just have that bit of more, just a bit more of quality than Denmark right now. Like this famous quote of Sir Alex Ferguson goes that attacks wins you games, but defense wins you titles. And I think it's their defense that's going to actually take them to winning the trophy. And winning the semi-final and the final and then eventually the trophy. But if you see, they've had 5 clean sheets already, and that's a like it's they've made history by doing that because no other side in the Euros has actually made 5 clean sheets till now. And in addition to that, I think they're also expecting Saka to come back and replace Sancho in 4-2-3-1 today. Uh, I think it worked really well against Ukraine. They scored 4 goals, and I think the message from Southgate will be more of the same. And I think having Saka just helps them a bit more to with the defensive side of things because he can track back and help against the Denmark or the Danish attack.
That's really well covered, Krish. And I think you have really strong points in favor of England. But then I would like to remind our viewers that, in the last 6 competitive meetings between England and Denmark, England's actually only gone ahead to win one game. So I'm not actually going to rule them out. And with that, I'll move to Chandan. And Chandan, you tell us about your story and your reasons behind supporting Denmark.
Sure, Shubham. Thank you for having me. I think I just love a good underdog story. That's what it's for me. Like Denmark, no one was expecting them to win. No one was expecting them to reach the semifinals at all. Even if they had like a 0 points, no one would have said anything. But as we saw, like in the very first match, what happened with Ericsson, and that was really heartbreaking. And I think that really put the team really together. And I think the kind of team spirit they have shown on the field and off the field, I think that's just tremendous. That's like that's like how do you fall in love with a game? That's the stories which really make you fall in love with the game. And I really feel for the Denmark, they have had an amazing journey. Like in the very beginning, they lost 2 games. They had like the main player was out, and then all of a sudden, like I didn't know that they could even qualify. But then they beat Wales, beat Czech Republic, and now they are very strong position in the semi-final. And my support for Denmark right now is not only on the emotional front. I think they have a really strong team. I think they have a great defense, really strong midfield, and I think they're gonna really score goals tonight. And I think England won't have the clean sheet. They have like 5 clean sheets is really impressive, but I think Denmark's gonna score tonight.
That's great, Chandan. And also, I would like to just, add on that last time these two teams actually met, which was in October 2020 at Wembley, Denmark actually got the better of England. Unfortunately, they don't have Christian Eriksen this time, who scored for them this last time. But I'm sure it's going to be an interesting game nonetheless. With that, let me move on to our second segment. Krish, who do you think is going to be the star player or the standout player for England tonight, considering, you're supporting them?
Yeah. As I mentioned, their defense, so the obvious choice would be a defender. But to be honest, when I thought about this, I'm kind of surprised I'm saying this. For me, I think it's going to be Raheem Sterling. He's had a very average season if you see domestically for Manchester City, and no one expected him to do well to stand out in a team where you have Grealish, Sancho, Saka, like a plethora of attacking talents. No one actually thought like Raheem Sterling would be the standout player, but since the first match, he stood out. He scored 15 goals in the last 18 apps for England, which is very good international numbers. And Southgate has he's proved to Southgate that he can trust him. And I feel that since the first match of the Euros, Sterling's performances have been at a standard, and he has been scoring the crucial goals. He already has 3 goals and an assist. And I think he will be eyeing Patrick Schick and Ronaldo for the Golden Boot. 2 goals, not really hard to achieve. So yeah, Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, I'm totally with you on that. He's actually scored really important goals this Euros as well, and especially in the narrow wins that England have had, where they won 1-0, 2-1. Sorry, not 2-1. They've not conceded a goal this
Yeah.
tournament. Whenever they won that 1-0, and especially in the group stage, his performance and his goals were actually truly instrumental in, booking them a berth in the knockout stages.
Yeah.
Chandan, how about you? Who are you backing from Denmark?
I think for Denmark to win, they really every player have to step up. Like England is a very strong team, and I don't think they can rely on one player. But I really think the importance of midfield is going to be really important because they really need to control the game from the middle. And I think Højbjerg is going to be one player to really watch out for. I think from the middle, he will control the game, set up walls for I think Dolberg and Brett Pitt if they start with them, and also like support their defense. So I think midfield is going to be really important. And Højbjerg is the one player I'll be really watching out for. I think they will also he'll also be contending for the most number of assists. So I really, and he'll be like competing with Luke Shaw in the game as well. So I really want him to assist one of those wonderful goals, and I take the team to the finals.
That's correct. And even I really hope that England doesn't go ahead with another clean sheet, because much like you, I'm also like a neutral supporter out here who would love to have a great game of football. And I'm really hoping that Denmark pushes England on the back foot, gets a goal in, and that we have a wonderful game to watch out tonight. Let's end with quick predictions, I guess. Krish, how about you? What do you think is going to be the final score of the night?
I think I'm going to go with the trend of clean sheets. I think England will keep a clean sheet. And it's also that I don't know if you guys saw, but Pickford's already won the Golden Glove because no other keeper can keep more clean sheets than him now. So, and the last 4 winners of Euros are the team which kept the most clean sheets. And I'm predicting that England go all the way. Southgate missed the penalty in '96 that crushed England's hopes of reaching the final. So I think he will really want to make up for that now in 2020. So I'm going for a 2-0 win for England. And they've really stepped up. They scored 2 goals in 3 matches in the group stages, but in the last 2 matches, they scored 6 goals. So I'm expecting some goals, and I'm expecting for them to be solid at the back with Maguire back and Shaw in great form as well.
Got it. And how about you, Chandan? What's your prediction?
I just want to bring up one stat that England has never reached the finals of a European Championship, and they have played 36 games in the European tournament, and they have never reached the final. And I think history is going to repeat itself. I'm thinking a 2-1 victory for Denmark. I think we'll have a very close game. I think 1-1 or something, but I think Denmark will go through with a 2-1 lead.
Awesome. So predictions are in. Match, we have close to about 2.5 hours to go. Let's see what happens tonight. Thank you so much, Krish and Chandan, for your time. And thank you for all your viewers for coming in. Continue watching Sports Taza for more such football-related content. And we'll definitely be back very soon for the preview of the final of the Euro 2020. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, guys.